Yeah, we're good to go. All right.
Just
So
check.
what?
Should my hat straight.
So, real quick, where are we at?
We are in the St. Louis Hills neighborhood,
St. Louis Hill.
right outside of Don
Let me make
Burris
sure it's getting
Field.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, keep going. Don Burrows.
Right outside of Bishop DuBourg High School.
See
Actually,
that?
right across the street from one of our new listings.
Yep,
we
we
have
go.
right here.
Don't got the sign
Oh,
up
I
on
know.
it yet.
Not to sign up, but we got some
Yeah,
contractors
we got some contractors.
working on the basement right now.
Shout out Latino Heritage. They're the
gonna-
ones working on the basement.
It's gonna look fantastic once it's done.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're just walking here in one of St. Louis's most prominent and historical neighborhoods within the city.
So if you guys don't want us to keep walking and want us sitting down like always, we can do that, but you're gonna have to tell us. Till then, we like to walk and talk unless we injure ourselves on Frisbee like we almost did yesterday.
Yeah, we
but
did.
Other than that, this is Intellectually, the show, we're gonna cross here by the way, the show where we teach you how to hold us, the professionals in real estate, more accountable. So let's get this thing started. All right, so we're walking. I'm thinking while we get going, we're gonna do a couple different excerpts in case we wanna jump to a different area. So I might pause it here and there. We'll go with the flow on that one though. But yeah, so we took over a listing in St. Louis Hills, and it's in the process. We wanted to get the basement completely finished, and so that's gonna be going up on the market here pretty soon. But we figured we'd spend some time out in the, I would argue, charming St. Louis Hills area of St. Louis, Missouri. It's on the south side of the city, and when I say charming, I really mean charming. There's a lot of good history in this area, and I particularly am in love with it, just not only from the location and its beauty and charm, but also the personality the locals have in this area is just super awesome. So I think you agree with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so just kind of speaking to this location, when you were looking into it yourself, you found some pretty cool facts just about it, and I wanted to see your opinion on those facts. What was that particular thing?
Want to cross the street?
Do you want to go across the
It
street?
don't matter.
No, I'm down.
but no,
Let's do it.
one of the most interesting and very cool parts about the hills is, especially when you can see it walking down these neighborhoods, is the very historical gingerbread style neighborhood homes
yeah.
that they have.
So true.
Original brick, all in the old school red St. Louis type brick. You have the two-door style, and then the colonial style homes. So,
And that's something the locals value, the
Yeah.
community values.
and it was intentional. This
Yep.
was intentional, dating all the way back to almost 100 years ago at this point.
Absolutely.
When what was his name? Cyrus Crane Wilmore was a infamous real estate investor that came in and actually set up what we now know as some modern planning when it comes to neighborhoods and
course.
how they do it. It was very intriguing, and you can see it even still to this day, 100 years later, what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
In some retrospect,
Yeah. So
it
obviously
worked.
you said in some retrospect, because
Yeah.
as we did research, obviously the time might bleed some form of prejudice, and he did possibly create some of that prejudice. No blame to or from him. We're not trying to take sides, but yeah, there was maybe some possible segregation results in that. We won't dig too much into it, but it is recognized, but has since come to fruition. Now St. Louis Hills has, I don't know,
well,
really collectively taken on that melting pot feel in a very cool and healthy way. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, well, the main objective when he was designing and planning this was to really create a neighborhood around community
Yeah.
rather than just a place to live,
Yeah.
right? And that includes, again, specific zoning and restrictions on what type of homes can be built.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you see a lot of these old school colonial, and if you walk through these neighborhoods, you're gonna notice there's not one that is the same.
Oh, no.
And-
Just looking at all these behind us, you could tell.
Yeah.
Just coming through here, you could see that there's a passion between all the locals. And then also on our right here, We got one of the other schools. Wait, what school is this? Do we?
That is, I believe, the elementary. I can't remember.
We'll post it. It's right there. Right now you can see it. But yeah, so we're walking past one of the elementary schools. Do keep in mind, we do, like last time, have the little map zoomed out on our location so you can see exactly where we're going. But yeah, keep going, Chad. Sorry I cut you off.
Well, I would say, like I said, that was the main objective when Cyrus was coming
doing?
through, and he essentially built around 700 acres, which
Yeah.
we now know as St. Louis Hills. So the last development with the last neighborhood development within the city
Yeah.
that was really truly planned. And again, we're still seeing the benefits of that today.
Yep. And you said also through your research that he's added a lot of inspiration to the way a lot of developments work.
Oh yeah, he really influenced the post-war modern era style of urban planning. And again,
Yeah.
really creating a community and designing certain restrictions and zoning laws that are gonna preserve the community.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, you have a big part of what he was trying to accomplish again is really, of course, incorporating nature, and that a community should be developed around nature and parks rather than the other way around. So
Agreed.
that's why you have Francis Park. That's why you have Wilmore Park, and this, you know, this neighborhood has been preserved
Going this way.
all this time,
Yeah.
centered around those parks.
No, I agree with you. And it's also, it's just cool because you could feel that old school mentality floating in here, but it's also fun, just kind of the history of what you're experiencing when it comes to St. Louis Hills. Going through this area, I wonder how loud that was on the mics, but going through this area, you're going through an area that has contributed to the inspiration of most, if not all, the developments, you know, that have since taken place. So it's kind of an interesting.
Which I feel that, again,
Yeah.
I feel that's kind of as well what influenced what the type of HOAs that we see today.
Yeah.
Right, even more of an intricate level of community living
Makes sense. I
and
like
the
it.
benefits that can do to a community as well.
I agree.
So
And what we're walking down streetwise, why can't I remember what this street is called?
this is Hampton.
Yeah, this is Hampton. Okay. So yeah, we're walking down. How's it
going
going?
on?
Yeah, we are.
No,
No,
we're
doing
recording.
a podcast. Yeah, so we took on. We're real estate agents. Pleasure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so Southampton, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, up
Nice.
across from the high school over there. Sorry, it's focused on him. I don't know how to take it away, but anyways, you're good. What was your name? You good to be on camera?
Am I?
You are. You're on camera, my
go.
friend.
Hey.
But yeah, my name's Rob too. We took on a listing. We figured, obviously, as interesting as St. Louis Hills is, we should do a vlog around it.
This used to be a salon. A lot of
No
houses,
way.
a lot of houses out here. Apparently, they said like 20 years ago, like around the year 2000.
Hold on 1 second.
Let me get this way.
Hold on. I gotta get. All right, keep
Hello,
going.
I'm from New York. I moved out to St. Louis.
There you go.
So this house here, the guy at my job, he's the executive chef.
No
And-
way.
And he said that, like, you know, the neighborhood, a lot
Yeah.
of it was like blown out early 2000s because
Yeah.
like when the crime wave hit St. Louis, it moved everywhere. But this was a neighborhood that it just left. Like once everybody got arrested, and then they were gone. And so this
love it.
neighborhood with the businesses up and down the block, the renters here, young, everybody, like the house next
Yeah.
door, they're in their early 30s. Like, so,
Yeah.
so everybody out here coming,
I
they're
love it.
moving back into Southampton. So this listing that he's putting up, this neighborhood, you got restaurants that way, you got bars that
Yeah.
way, restaurants that way, everything's here.
Dude.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Rob, it's a pleasure. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Thanks for. No, you're good. Sorry to
No.
bat your cigarette there.
Hey, you're all right.
No,
hey,
thanks.
Good luck on it.
Hey, thanks so much,
Thanks
man.
for coming
Be in
out.
touch.
Yeah. Well,
So, anyways,
we just
so
get a little local neighborhood feel.
I want to make sure I didn't. Hold on. There you go.
And that's really cool.
That was so funny. How
That was cool, 'cause-
You it's just following you. You're like, get away. Hold on, is it locked on? So the situation at hand, I have it locked on to Chad. Is it locked on to me? I don't know. Hold on, let me check here. Oh yeah, that was Rob. Okay, cool.
What's his name, Rob?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I figured I'd like this guy. But yeah, no, that was some good info.
Well,
Dude,
it's cool.
I love
I mean,
encountering locals.
if that tells you one thing, we're just walking down the street recording, and there's a very community feel. That guy just wanted to talk to us. He
Yeah.
just, you know what I mean? People
No,
are
I
very
appreciate
friendly
that.
around here. People enjoy the community. They enjoy the people that they live around.
Yeah, no, I feel it. And yeah, like I said, we're going down Hampton. We just went through the community. With that gentleman was saying that you got a lot of renters, young environment, young professionals, students going to school. That's what you. I mean, this
But
is
then
going to
he's
be.
talking more in Southampton too.
Yep.
You know, we're getting back into Louis
Agreed,
Hills
agreed.
neighborhood, which is interesting too. You know, when we talk about Southampton,
Mm-hmm.
Princeton Heights, Lindenberg, all these surrounding neighborhoods, the difference in even the median sales price alone
Oh, yeah.
of St. Louis Hills versus these other areas.
So, just for a perspective, where Chad is here, stand right there. That across the way is where we actually have our listing, across from the high school there.
You can see it.
So, kind of a cool idea. Right across from there is our listing. Sorry, we'll get back to it, Chad. You keep going.
Yeah,
Apologies for
but
that.
St. Louis Hills neighborhood maintains and holds, and property values are just substantially higher than its surrounding neighborhoods. I mean, up to 60 to 90%
I
higher.
do appreciate because they haven't plateaued, right? It's
No.
not a Kirkwood, it's not a Chesterfield, it's not a Webster, right? It still gives you that environment you're looking for, but believe it or not, I think your investment is still going to continue to rise a
Well,
little
it
bit
is.
further.
And when you
It's kinda cool to
dig
think
a little
about.
bit deeper down to it, St. Louis Hills has some of the lowest home sales itself
Yeah.
than its surrounding neighborhoods, meaning people stay
stay.
here longer and people aren't selling their homes as often here in the Hill, making
is
it even
good.
more desirable.
Yeah, when you
Right.
see something, you get something.
It's
And
got
you keep it.
It's got the lowest median days on, or lowest average days on market. To all
Which
the
is
surrounding
yeah,
areas.
which is painful. A couple listings we've had out here. It's hard to get it out of coming soon status without having at least one or two agents reach out and be like, "What do we have to do to get this property now?" Which is awesome, and it's also made me personally feel like I'm like, dude, should I be snatching up this property?
I know.
You know what I mean? So something to think about, kind of cool. But yeah, we're just finishing up our walk Southampton, then we're gonna take a left here up on the end here, start heading over to the park, which we should walk in on.
Right. But as the other Rob was saying, I mean, we are
Other
walking
Rob,
down.
probably the cooler Rob. That
We're-
guy, dude,
we're-
that was just a genuine Rob, dude.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
was.
stand up to that Rob.
He absolutely was.
He
He
had
was
the
a New York
chain.
guy. He was a New
Yeah,
York guy.
dude. Yeah. Well, did he say he was
No,
from
he
New
said
York?
he was like I'm from New York and I moved down here.
Dude, what a
He was
cool
a New
dude.
York guy for sure. You
That's
could
awesome.
tell. The
That's
accent, yeah.
Yeah, he did have that like
New
Boston
York,
accent.
yeah.
But
That East
yeah,
Coast.
Yeah. That's awesome.
He was cool. Yeah, he was cool.
So I actually don't want to take a left here. I'm going to go through town just a little bit more, and then we'll end up kind
Ooh.
of in the middle of the park. We got
Shout out
Mom's Deli.
very famous
Mom's
little
Deli.
deli out here. They recently
Yep.
moved here within the past, I don't know, it was a year or two.
Yep.
Yeah, they used to be out close to Maplewood, right off of.
Did you ever eat there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
I think you and I both got sandwiches there with Chris, right?
No, I believe that's Carl's Deli. Excuse me. It's one of those two. I get those two mixed up sometimes. But
Either
yeah,
way, super delicious.
very good. Reach
All
out
right,
to Mom's
cool,
Deli.
cool.
I believe it was Mom's Deli.
And through town here. Good thing Hannah's not with us. She'd require me to get some ice cream here at Dairy Queen.
No, not with
Ted Drew's.
Ted
up the
Drew's
road.
being so close.
Yeah. So it was funny. Hannah, she really wanted ice cream. And she's like, she's trying to cut back, like we're trying to cut back on just eating out, eating, stuff like that, right? And she's like, it's National Ice Cream Day. And I'm like, oh, she knows I'm a sucker for a deal. She's like,
Is today National Ice Cream Day?
no, it was a couple
Oh.
days ago. And she's like, blah, blah, blah has so-and-so deals for National Ice Cream Day. I'm like, oh, okay. We ended up going to Ted Drew's. She doesn't even utilize a deal.
What, there
And we
wasn't-
just spend full dollar on ice cream,
Wait,
National
so
Ice
there
Cream
wasn't
Day.
a deal on
There was,
everything?
but we didn't choose the deal. So she suckered me into going out to get ice cream. We didn't go to the Ted Drew's here, though. We tried a different one. There's, how many? There's 3 Ted Drew's,
Three, I
correct?
believe.
We're good. It's about to change here. All right, we're good to go. But Anyways, let's make sure this, is it getting you? There we go. Anyways. So speaking to it, we, whenever we come to St. Louis Hills, I love the park. What's going on? There's always some crazy activity, something going on here and there. We also, Chris and I and the girls, we're gonna come through here. We're gonna take a left here.
Chris is our friend, by the way. not
Yeah,
me.
Chris is a good buddy of ours. We come down here because there is a, they love fish fries. And their favorite fish fry is down this way as well. So, you know.
You know, yeah, and speaking on the events, St. Louis Hills has a plethora of different events that they do every
Particularly
year.
in the park we're about to go to.
Yep, art at the park every year. They do an annual lawn and garden competition.
Yep.
As well. They do
Agreed.
Easter egg hunts, Christmas lights. There's there's a lot of community
Personality.
engagement and personality within
Yep.
this.
Agreed. I don't know if you heard that guy driving by. He's like, "What's up here in St. Louis?" Because he saw what we were doing. But yeah, I kind of want to just get an idea of these houses over here. Let's get a good perspective of what we're doing. Oops, sorry about the horrible camera work. But yeah, just kind of want to give everybody a feel of what kind of houses they're dealing with when it comes to, block out that guy's license plate, when it comes to the vibe, you know what I mean? What you're dealing with when it comes to, I guess I would say environment, kind of fun. All right.
Well,
Anyways, I keep
originality
yeah,
too as well.
that architecture that they're aiming for. But yeah, so I'm sorry I keep cutting you off, my friend. Let me make sure. I think it's now focused on me. Got it? All right, cool. But yeah, so that's basically kind of what we had in mind when it came to St. Louis Hills. Was there anything else that you had in mind when it comes to it?
I mean, there's a ton. You know, it just depends on what specifically
I just tripped.
you want to get into. You know, of course. But I think just being out and just really getting into the neighborhoods and really seeing the inspiration that was set in stone 100 years ago and how it's still very prominent today is very cool.
Yep.
Very, very cool.
Yep. I do want to take a side note, something kind of fun. Just to speak to individuals, I've been running into this, the more and more popular buyers are coming onto the market. Place like St. Louis Hills, Webster Grove, Kirkwood, Chester, Field, and even up towards Bridgeton a lot. Very coveted areas. I'll put a property in coming soon for a little bit, and I'll get some, people reaching out. Can I come see it? And they don't realize an agent has to battle through clear cooperation laws with their local MLS, right? And what those entail us to do is, when we put a property in coming soon status, we're not allowed to show it to anybody. Aesthetically,
And we're talking property tours, physically showing the
Yeah,
property.
I mean-
of course, you see pictures online,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're showing off the property.
Of course, as a coming soon
digitally.
status, but we're not allowed to tour it to anybody. We're not, technically, we're not allowed to objectively negotiate deals with the, objective of closing down, because by putting it in that coming soon status, we're clarifying to the public, hey, we're not ready to sell this property, so you don't got to jump the gun. And clear cooperation laws, what they do is they hold accountable like kind of fair play. And from that,
Hello.
how you guys doing?
Very well.
Yeah, these are pretty too. But yeah, from that, I just think it's important to notate, if you have an agent and you're like, dude, we got this property in coming soon status, and it seems like they're not too motivated to get you in there, 2 notes I'd like to take. Understand that they're not trying to push that agent who's trying to, oblige clear cooperation into showing them the property unethically and against license law, because they can't, right? But it's not also unrealistic to reach out to an agent and say, hey, I'm a serious buyer. I'm willing to put an offer in to get things moving if you're willing to go live early. There's nothing breaking ethics if you say this property is in coming soon status and going live at this time, but then going live, allowing a certain amount of time for other individuals to fair play this property, throw in offers, view it, and things like that. And as long as you are willing as a buyer to allow the selling agent to say, okay, yeah, we'll entertain your offer. This is very serious and awesome offer. Thank you so much. But we still got to put it live. We still got to allow the others fair play at this property. There's nothing, bad regarding that. So if you have a property that's coming soon status and it's like 2 weeks from now till it goes live, it's not unethical to reach out and say, hey, what can we do to get this thing moving quicker?
Well,
Right.
Robert, what if I like the house? Why would I put an offer on it if I haven't seen it?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of contingencies you can put in there, right? Some put contingent on viewing, right? Some put contingent on inspection. And some simply put not contingent on anything. I want this property because once again, what's the most valuable thing about a house, right? The location, right? I'm just trying to get in this location. Now, granted, you buy a house based off location, but the thing's a dump and you're gonna have a money pit worth $100,000. That can be quite a bit. But anyways, man, this is a cool property here.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
mean,
that.
honestly, I haven't seen very many that I weren't bought.
Yeah, this is just a great
I
street
didn't
to
think
walk
we're
up.
very-
We're about to head over to the park here. You're about to see this property on the right here. They got just some cool block offs.
Very,
Very
old
cool.
school colonial style.
Yeah.
Front-facing windows.
Notice I'm using my left arm to hold this time. Just trying to keep fit both arms. You like that strategy?
Our viewers, I'm sure, love it. You get to see more of my face.
Oh, take it easy. Heads up. All right.
So in the
So-
corner of
So yeah, we're just about on the
right
corner
now.
of what?
Oh,
Where?
We're gonna have to hustle and bustle a little bit.
All right.
So we're here.
Okay, cool.
We are in Francis
So-
Park.
Yeah, we're in Francis Park. Just kind of give you guys a little wraparound of what we're dealing with here. So this, yeah, keep going.
The real estate developer Cyrus Wilmore that we were talking about earlier donated 70 acres of this park to the city of St. Louis. And since then, that's where we've gotten
Yeah,
Francis Park as we know it today.
kind of crazy. Super cool. I mean, the objective of this quick blog that we're doing here,
So,
or podcast.
so Rob,
is-
since you're a racquetball guy, is this guy playing racquetball without a racket?
Is he playing racquetball? Looks like he's playing handball. I don't think he has a racket. Yeah, he's playing handball.
I didn't know that was a solo person game.
I mean, this guy looks
It's not the
so
handball
good.
I used. Oh, I used to play wall ball. No, handball's different, dude.
This is handball.
No, handball's like soccer but basketball.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. Not basketball. You play it on a basketball court, but you throw the ball and you try to throw it into the goal.
You're
But-
playing handball, right? He said it.
All right,
Yeah.
I guess I was wrong.
Dude, you're killing it. I love it. Are you okay if I show the camera what this is, or you don't not want to be? He doesn't care. Okay.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking at here. Sorry,
Oh,
you gotta be.
I'll get in there.
Yeah. Sorry.
So we've got a
I gotta
handball
get the camera
court.
set for my convenience to follow Chad. Thank you.
This is where the racquetball is. You
Oh,
should come-
yeah,
you
yeah,
should
yeah.
Come play here.
I mean, tonight.
One
Okay,
wall.
that's what Chad
Okay.
thought it was. Yeah, there's the racquetball courts. Yeah, we should come here. Tonight would have been perfect, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, look at all these pickleball games going. We got tennis going.
Have you played here at all?
I have played
Yeah.
pickleball here, yes.
I played a couple rounds of tennis. Pickleball's not my
Look at
game.
this. And this is Francis Park is a traffic area, so there's no vehicle traffic that runs through the park whatsoever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then they're actually they have plans to make
preference, right?
improvements on all four sides of the park that include I
that way or
believe
this
curb extensions. They are adding more visibility for the pavement, or visibility with paint in the pavement, and then
Yep.
other crosswalk and high visibility crosswalk signage. So they're really making an effort to make the walkability and controlled traffic around the outside of Francis Park, which has been a slight complaint over the years.
Yeah. I mean, so obviously the objective of this one was a little bit more secluded on an idea of preference viewers, right? If you're somebody that lives in St. Louis, doesn't live in St. Louis and looking to live in St. Louis, or looking to invest in St. Louis, I mean, St. Louis Hills, I mean, even the name of it sounds cool. We wanted to make it easy for you guys to have options and really see what you're kind of dealing with if we were to walk through the area, talk a little bit about the history, but give you that clean visual line of, hey, is this a place I would like to live, right? So that's why I'm taking the time to really, you know, really show off the areas. Let me see if I can't get a little bit closer. Because this is definitely a clean environment. Would you not say, Chad, to invest in a family house? But yeah, that's all the content I had to talk about.
So this is David R. Francis. You can see here he's the mayor of city of St. Louis from 1885 to 1889. So he actually donated his own land for this to become a park.
Not unheard of.
And then Cyrus Wilbur then donated the park to the city. So,
Yeah.
like I said, he was the one that actually donated the land to create this park at one point.
Yeah. You want to get on the left.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. That's all I have. Did you have anything else you wanted to go over?
No, I mean, other than the return of Gooey Louie,
Okay.
which was an infamous, if you're not from St. Louis, the famous gooey butter cake.
Yeah.
They moved out, and they, I believe around 5 years ago, and now they're back here in the Hill. I believe right next to or right across from Ted Drew's. And I've yet to go there, but I do know that the city or the neighborhood's very
Was
excited to
super
get them
excited,
back.
yeah, when they.
And there's a lot of different, of course, a plethora of many different local businesses and restaurants and whatnot around here.
And
that
they're
people truly
booming
love.
too. There's a couple downtown businesses that have taken a point to move down to St. Louis Hills instead. One of the big things I always experience when I come to this park or this particular area, let's cross here because I don't want to force too many people on camera. But one particular thing that I always experience is tranquility but liveliness, right? When you're walking, let's head back. If you're chill with it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it keeps
You're
following
good,
me.
you're
Hello.
good. Hi. Tranquility but liveliness. There's always events going on. There's always families running around. So it definitely,
Ton of events and festivals that they do here
yep.
every year. It's a great place and a very, and they also have extra, tax assessments as well, that increase neighborhood security and whatnot, which is another reason why this is a very sought after area to live in, because it's known for, excuse me,
Known for bugs.
known for bugs,
No. Known for
the increased level of security, and
known for family. You know, if you're looking at living in an area, it's a good spot to invest a future into. Definitely don't disagree with that. So, and just a shout out to the area, just to make sure you guys were aware, we are in Francis Park, and we did walk from our listing on 5479 Clifton which we're in the process of, the owner is in the process of finishing the basement, and then that puppy's gonna go live on the market. When I say that thing is spick and span.
Immaculate condition.
Immaculate
kitchen,
condition.
Such a retro, really cool kitchen.
Yeah, so yeah, make sure to check that property out once again, 5479 Clifton Ave.
Clean as can be.
Out in St. Louis Hills. Particular thing to check out is the freshly finished basement, but also the cool originality of that kitchen is amazing. But yeah, other than that, guys, how's
Good,
it going?
how you doing?
Bringing the pup out? Bringing the pup out for a walk? Yeah. Love it. But yeah, guys, that's about it. We're gonna wrap it up here and head back. I'm getting hungry. I'm sure Chad is too. But yeah.
Angry.
This was Intellectually. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Robert.
My name is Chad.
You guys have a great afternoon.